Oh yes, it is time for the clapping. It is time as we are here and we're back. The Soul Hunter Academy, episode 13. There seems to be a lot of plants. Like a ton. With that being said, as I find some appropriate music here, would anybody care to give me a yield recap?
I got it. We were in the Coliseum, duking it out with. Okay, I can't actually remember the team name, but they were second place. Plants came in. They swarmed. They took everyone. We didn't get to win. It was kind of unfortunate. And we watched everyone get taken away. We ran. I screamed at some plants. We took refuge in a giant gourd. Someone found a leaf sword that he can't use very well yet. And then we decided to march right into the forest and look for help. We stumbled upon some tree people that only spoke Sylvan and passed their test by killing a few of them, incapacitating a few of them. And here we are.
You know what? I like it. You get an inspiration.
Yeah.
So, as with that being said, yeah, you guys did fight some. Technically, it was one treant, but treants, I guess, in general, as you guys have passed the trial, as you've gone onto your mission, and as they lead you out and guide you out to that of. As we go back out to that of where the rat is, aka you guys, the rats, making your way in that of the jungle. That of the, oh, well, not the jungle, I should say, more so that of the forest, the mighty forest and jungle. Where do you guys proceed to go? I'm assuming in one clear path, at least, that seems to be that of a cactus field of sorts. And that cactus field connects to that of what appears to be of that of what was once the Cobalt Commons.
You know, is it too late to say that I am genuinely lost? We kind of never finished the tour, so... Yeah.
I mean, we haven't really been over to this side either. Just happened to know what the name.
Cool. So I was gonna be lost either way. That's wonderful to know.
Well, if we get over to that left side.
Uh-huh.
Also, what's up with this big plant?
You can see from even just from a distance that it looks to be like a giant fly trap of sorts, of a multitude of fly traps almost together, as if they're one giant plant, as they look basically somewhat alive, but they're almost nodding a little bit up and down a slight bit, almost as if they were asleep. Even with that being the case, though, these things are like 20 to between like 20 to 25 feet tall. These things are ginormous.
The shocker like nudges Corona. Hey, you want to go touch it?
Corona just looks at you and is just like, if I hadn't used all my spells on these trees, I feel like I would be more likely to say, let's go after this big ass plant. But given that I have no smites, or very little smites left, and we did that on a fucking tree, no.
I mean, is there really an alternative? We gotta find the others.
I mean, we can go through the cactus field.
Feeling we won't find much of others than remains in the Venus flytrap over there.
It doesn't feel like we have to fight these. I don't know if it's a good idea to. Maybe fighting them will give us something, but I don't know.
Okay, right, but we still have a bunch of missing classmates and teachers and everyone.
Hey,
That
Unless
is-
you
Bird,
have a better idea where to find
Bird,
them.
how about you do some scouting for us?
Excuse me, bird.
That's what you are, aren't you?
Hey, I'm an
Oh,
I'm an Alan, first of all.
What's the difference?
That's like it's like me saying, "You ugly little bastard of an orc, what are you doing?" That's the
Hey.
same difference.
By orc standards, I'm very attractive.
That is yet to be seen.
sorry, are you guys asking me anything?
Does it look like we have to fight this, like, or is it just like we
no,
can
like,
go
out
there
of character,
and
that's
deal
just
with
like
it?
that's just a map portion. And unless we're like pointing in that direction, I really don't think we should like touch the plants, you know? This doesn't seem like the greatest idea.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the only thing we can probably assume is that people will be
Unless
where
we're
this big flower is.
Unless we're pointed in that direction, we should not go engage the other things. That's what we're going with, out of character. I feel like
And we
it's all the more reason to engage other things if we're not pointed towards them, because there can only be benefits there as long as we're not dumb and get ourselves killed. In character, we have every reason to check them because we have no idea where any of our classmates are, and we do not have an overhead view of the entire map. In
I guess
fact,
we could check out the big plant.
correct me if I'm wrong not to, but the plants have grown to a point where we're not able to clearly see around us, correct? This large Venus flytrap would be basically the only noteworthy feature that we would see from that position.
You're cutting in a little bit in and out there, but I think I get what you're saying. The thing that's covering kind of like the whole map on the on the outside, like all this you see on the map is somewhat like what's happening on the inside, like inside the walls. On the outside of the walls, it's almost like that's where they've grown, even like somewhat from like the outside going over to become like grand, like fantastical trees that like all their leaves together basically cover that of the entire sky.
So yeah, like I mean, I hear what you're saying. It's not, you guys don't think it's mandatory to go over there, but really, both in and out of character, why would we not?
I mean, we could check it out, see what's going on, and if it doesn't seem like anything's going on there, we can leave and look elsewhere. We have to fight a big plant. Hopefully, I can not have keen smell anymore.
Yeah, but do plants really have souls?
That's a good question.
I don't think
The
so.
undead happen to have souls, so
Yeah, they're people at some point.
So how do you guys want to go about getting towards this plant?
Well, assuming that we're where this rat is, the only option is to go through the cacti to get to the main hall, and then head to the big plant. Or, I I mean, is there just like forest?
This is
Fair
just
way.
forest. I'm just wanting to know if you guys are just walking up or not.
Not like we can be stealthy.
I really don't like the sound of that question.
I mean, really, unless anyone stops her, Glacier's just gonna go walking up.
Yeah,
She's not a
I mean,
fighter
I
at
guess
heart. She's just a lady.
we just walking.
All right.
Oh, we shouldn't go.
Unlike you, fiends, Shaka's gonna walk a little bit ahead and stealthily. So if you need me to roll stealth, I will. But you know,
I couldn't stealth if I tried.
Liv is just gonna casually continue walking, towards where the group seems to be going, which is, so far the Venus flytrap. The massive Venus flytrap. The things. Second word.
Ashaka, you are in front. You are taking your sneaky approach, which, whether it is sneaky or not, I don't know if that matters too much. But as you guys are basically going around and looking, you see as one of the plants, one of the fly traps somewhat start to move around. As you're all somewhat looking at it, it looks like it's trying to move around to almost get something up in the air, almost as if it was a huge fly trap. It was on like a small little butterfly. However, with that being said, Ashaka, can you give me one hell of a strength saving throw?
oh man, hang on. Do
Wait,
I have advantages on this?
Oh, I know.
I will.
Hang on,
Well, no, because this is somewhat of a surprise. So, you don't get any specific advantages or disadvantages.
Yeah,
for
because
me.
I'm not raging. Yeah, that's lame. Ooh, okay, that's not bad.
You're barbarian. You're good with those.
Yeah.
You guys, like the rest of everybody else who was looking up at that plant that ate that like small butterfly of sorts, didn't notice as there is a huge plant all basically encroaching behind them as it goes to just consume everybody out one whole, as everyone turns as they see this giant plant being stopped as it was going to chomp you all, as it's being dragged back by a Shaka. As Shaka's dragging it back, basically stomping on a part of it. You have stopped what seems to be like that of one of the smaller parts of this huge plant. The further you go, the potential more dangerous it could be. But for now, you have stopped any potential danger that may or may not have happened.
I have a feeling it doesn't get any easier from here. Do you really want to look for classmates out here?
Do you have a better idea where to go?
Yeah, to the dorms where people lived.
We watched them get
While
impaled by plants. Why would they be at the dorm?
Well, if they got ate by plants, they're most likely dead. So. Not to be a
Do you have a better idea?
Debbie Downer. Who knows? Maybe not everyone's got ate by plants at the dorms, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe some are able to hide.
Since you guys are at least close enough to it, the person with the best perception, give me your perception check.
Not me. All right.
1 second. Because there's a bunch of things.
That is a bunch of things. Yeah, you specifically. you specifically do see something. You see what seems to be like that of not specifically like deep in the plant, but like somewhat near its roots, to be that a of a weird, almost naturally grown flail of sorts. It would be really dangerous to try to take it, but outside of that, there really isn't too much here.
You know, as
Outside of
everybody's
the
just
big monster, of course.
as everyone's just talking, Liv, you know, puts on his goggles, you know, just goes, uh, oh, um, I mean, do we want a flail?
Don't use pitiful clerical weapons.
I mean, we could sell it.
I mean, I assume it's possibly, you know, a big thing, but it looks like a, yeah, no, that's a wooden flail.
Hmm.
It's a it's a flail made out of wood.
Yep.
The entirety of it.
Yeah, it's that's wood. That's I'm assuming roots or vines, and those are acorns. Yeah, that's a wooden flail.
Would you
Are
guys
sure
like to
there's not
know? Would
a
you guys
stick?
like to know what the name of it is? I'll tell you that. The the name of it, yeah, the name of it is called Nutbuster.
Oh,
Now we have to
How
get
can
it.
we leave behind the Nutbuster? Come on, guys. Like, I didn't want it until I heard its name.
Nah, I'll
Uh.
tell you that because as the person with high perception Liv, he could probably easily see the name engraved onto it.
Wait, no. Okay, that means Luke just goes, oh, wait, there's a name for it. It's got an engraving. N, uh-huh. Oh, who wants the Nutbuster? No? Nobody?
It's up
I
to, it's up
mean-
to Corona. He's the only one that would use it.
sure. I guess I can try to grab it. I don't think I'd use it because I have this other thing, but might as well get it.
As you get close to the plant, more of these almost giant like fly traps start to basically somewhat slowly start to move in your direction in a very calm like manner.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are we from the flail? Like, distance-wise?
The distance would be probably about like 60 feet. The the thing is like as soon as you get even like 10 feet close, all of these plants start to like basically notice you, and now they're almost like anticipating.
Does anything have a hook or anything?
I have a
Glacier
javelin.
has a pickaxe.
How are you gonna retrieve the javelin after you throw it?
Just
We have
attach a.
rope.
Yeah, attach a rope.
Like, I got 50 feet of rope right here. We can totally, you know, quick in, quick out. You know, if we don't trust our ability to aim, you know, one of us can totally, you know, let themselves be tied by the rope, run in, grab the thing, and everybody can pull them out.
Hey, it's the same
No
thing we did
way.
the other time.
Yeah, Corona rope part 2.
All right, let's go with rope plan version 2.
What do you mean? What do you
Because it
mean?
worked out so well the first time.
What do you mean
I mean,
rope
we did
part
get the
two?
item the first time.
Have
Yeah,
you-
we got the
Oh,
item.
Only minor
Oh yeah,
acid
you weren't
damage
here
and
for it.
burns.
So basically, in the first dungeon we went in, there was a chest that was being submerged in acid and then also behind a wall of fire. So we tied a rope to me, threw me over. I grabbed it and they
I feel like the important detail that's missing is we're the ones that started the fire.
Yes. No. No, we don't need to tell. No.
Like half of the danger was entirely our fault, but
It was worth it. It's worth it.
Yes.
So I'm
So
assuming
let's
what
go.
we'll.
Let's do it again.
Okay, well,
All right,
there's
someone cast jump on me and then tie a rope to me. Let's do this. It worked the first time. It'll work the second time.
I will not lie to you.
Anyway,
Live like looks like I will not lie to you. I have nothing to help you out with other than rope.
that's good enough. I'm fine.
All right. Somebody give me that sleight of hands.
Ah, damn. Not me.
hang on, I got you. One sec.
Oh, okay, you got it.
I gotta find my shit. Hold on.
I have a
Oh, wait,
plus
hold on.
4 if it's.
I was about to say, I also have a +4, but sleight of hand is not a skill I'm proficient in. I can't do the,
I got this. I got this.
Cassius.
Wait.
Let's go.
So I will do a little sleight of hand. I'll give myself guidance first, obviously. Because I'm a pro at sleight of hand.
You definitely
Apparently you are.
You give him that double Hitchcock dot.
flexing the pool skill.
All right. I'm ready.
Surely the bar didn't take expertise in sleight of hand.
Surely no one's gonna cast jump on me like the first time.
All right.
I think Odd's the only one that can do that. They're not here right now.
Yeah.
Odd's talking up the tree in the back, bro.
All
They're
right.
having a full conversation.
They're also
It's
they're also the
Druids,
one with a
man.
long strider, right? So
Druids, man.
let's.
I don't
let's just
understand them
go.
and flirting with trees.
What? Just fucking going for it.
Okay, so if you're just booking it, so give me an athletics check.
Cool. Nice.
You see as Kuroda has to start dodging and weaving as multiple of these smaller plants start trying to attack her, coming from the left, coming from the right. It's almost like she's sprinting on a field being shot by arrows, except the arrows are giant fly traps. As we continue on, as he's making his way, as Kuroda finally gets to what I would say is about the halfway point, as majority of these bigger plants start looking at Kuroda as they're all proceeding to want some of that. Kuroda, you're gonna have
I
to
got
make
fire.
me. You're gonna have to make me some type of save here, some type of check.
Strength.
You wanna give him a bear contest here of strength? Give me that strength save then.
No.
All
Chris,
right.
Well,
flirt them
could
away.
have sent her in with a torch, and then could
Well, I
that
have
might
I
make
have a
sense.
sword and I have a sword and a spell slot, so I'm good. That's an 11.
famous last word.
I'm good.
Yeah, so you see as Kuroda gets by one of these things, as Corona is now basically actually Kuroda, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
As Corona
It's also an 11.
as Kuroda is now paralyzed, as
Damn.
Kuroda is now in a somewhat sort of weird acidic part of the mouth, where you guys don't see it too well, but enough to see that Corona doesn't seem like she could do too much being in it, even though she was so confident, as she's
Well,
starting to get
shit.
swallowed.
Oh!
All right.
Ooh.
I guess we're pulling team. Do you need strength from all of us?
While the group pulls and Big Rat's gonna pull too, Glacier is going to try throwing some psychic knives at the fly trap that is currently eating Corona. See if she can make it stop doing that.
You throw one of your knives at it, and it does look like it goes "Ah!" for a second, but then it just starts chopping even faster, making Corona start to take some damage. Corona, you know what? I'll roll it for you. Oh, don't worry, I got you.
Oh,
Am I allowed
no.
to make an attack?
How do you make an attack when you're paralyzed?
Oh man.
There's a reason why I asked.
Actually,
So I suppose everybody else is trying to pull Corona out.
Yep.
Seven damage. Assume you'll put that on me.
poison.
Oh no, if only I was still immune to the poisoned condition.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Also, I will say you need to do it yourself because I don't have a specific
Okay.
counter for this.
Okay.
That being said,
Um,
yeah, all of you that are trying to save Corona right now, what do you want to do?
I do believe we are trying to pull them out together. Unless somebody else has some other plans. Yeah.
That's what was said.
So I don't know how many athletics checks you want.
I want all of you to give me a athletics check. Except
And I'm
for
paralyzed,
except
so I can't help.
for except for the one
Regret
that was
now.
doing something, because I know Glacier was doing something.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Shaka, no!
Does a shotgun
Go into
have-
a rage
does
for
does a
advantage!
shotgun
Rage
have
for
a-
advantage!
Does a shotgun have inspiration from recapping?
Oh,
She
yeah,
does have
Ashaka, you do have
inspiration.
inspiration.
All right. well, that was fast.
Hey, you gotta use it on them that ones.
I'll cast guidance on myself too.
That's not even that much better, honestly.
Well, it's better than a 1.
You know, Liv with his noodle arms is doing literally the best.
Ashaka's still like 50-50 on whether or not she
I
wants
like
me to
how
survive.
Big Rat is there just.
Big Red's
Okay,
just
now.
there.
He doesn't have a
trying
role.
his
He's just
best.
trying.
Big Rat's literally just sitting on the rope.
He's sitting on the rope.
No, he's in the middle, like dangling off of it, just with his teeth sunk into the rope.
Fortunately enough,
Trying.
I was more so combining your scores here, so it was enough to open up the mouth of this thing and get Corona to somewhat slide out. The problem is, Corona is still paralyzed.
Oh dear, look at you.
Well, we're gonna keep pulling.
We'll get that nut buster. As soon as I'm not paralyzed.
Is Corona like officially pulled back and out of danger, or are we?
Corona's not pulled out of danger because you guys are still all in the danger as more of these plants are starting to come down. As one of you, unless multiple of you are carrying Corona, needs to make me a athletics check for the team to get them out.
Get him, Ashaka.
Come on, Ashaka. Roll good.
I'll cast
Give him
on
guidance, Cassius. Hey.
Hey, that's
Roll the guidance.
reasonable.
Roll the d4. Roll the d4 for guidance.
I'm still not used to like the checks being a lot incredibly luck dependent in 5e.
You still need to roll the 1d4 for the guidance.
Oh,
Roll that
It's only
guidance.
incredibly luck dependent if
You rolled a
I-
d6.
That's a
but you still
D6.
rolled a 1, so it's fine.
it's fine. I'll take the one.
You guys, for the most part, were able to get out. You see Corona, who is paralyzed, was about to get chopped. The Shaka was like, nah, and he yeeted Corona to one of the trees.
Ah!
as
Just
as
straight
this
into a
thing
bush.
proceeds to wrap its mouth basically around that of Ashaka as everybody else got out, as Ashaka is essentially holding it back. Can you give me a strength saving throw again, Ashaka?
Why? Why?
What? Did you roll? Oh no.
Do you
Oh,
not have danger sense?
danger sense is on deck saves, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right, you're right.
Ashaka, you see as Ashaka gets nummied. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. Man.
Do I become unparalyzed?
I'm
Unfortunately.
dice jail. Dice jail immediately.
You are paralyzed in this creature's mouth once again. Well, someone else's, basically, for now. As, unfortunately, Corona's still paralyzed. Ashaka's now paralyzed. Well, what's y'all gonna do?
Oh man.
I told you this was a bad idea.
Hey, you were the one who went and got it.
You're the one that ran in there. I just wanted to check if anyone else was here.
So, anyways, we can't really pull Ashaka out. But
We could. I have a pickaxe and I have some rope. We would just need to, impale her.
that is true, that is true.
Wait, I have something in my inventory. It's called a wizard hat. This would be perfect. Get a shotgun in the hat.
Hey, just a quick question.
We have to get her out of the mouth first.
For the purposes of spells, is this one singular massive creature?
No. It's a bunch of multiple creatures. I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah, that's what I needed to know. All right then. Nephthys goes, okay. Hear me out. We can do that. But also, I'm gonna stuff that thing's mouth full of weeds. I hear nobody against my idea. Good to know.
I mean, I don't have another plan.
I mean, I don't have a better idea, but
So
it's certainly a plan of all time.
This group
This is
literal
absolutely
definition
of all
of
time.
fuck around and find out.
What would happen if I just let's just try to cast Entangle just in the mouth. Just entangle. All of the mouth. Around the mouth even.
Can you cast the spell?
I can. Oh wow, okay, I can't, I don't really need to place down a thing, so... So we're just gonna right click and not place down the thing.
Okay. With the entangle, you have it. You see as the vines that come up around this creature's mouth at first, basically being that of the vines going over the mouth, keeping the mouth open as you see someone entangling Ashaka as well, keeping them from sliding down that of the somewhat throat.
So does anybody want to get her out now? I made a bigger opening.
Fine. I guess I'll.
Wow. Wow.
Do
Actually,
you have an idea, Cassius, or are we doing the pickaxe with the rope?
I mean, I was just gonna go cast invisibility on myself and fly.
I get the feeling that they probably have blind or tremor just because of them attacking us while we were walking up.
Well, if they have tremor
And,
sense, it doesn't matter because I'm not on the ground.
Yeah. Tremor
But-
sense wouldn't matter
fair
because not on the ground.
But I do. Yeah, they might have blind sight. But you have a lot of teleports. If you want to poof in, poof out, then that's on you.
I can't bring someone else with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's basically Misty stuff. Anyone have the Thorn Whip cantrip?
This sounds like a job for your druid that doesn't have it prepared.
Maybe the druid can help us get out of the situation that we got in by ourselves.
Okay, so really quickly, what happens?
Well, Shock
you
is eaten by a
were
giant
gone for
plant.
half an hour, and we managed to we're getting into a TBK situation, you know?
Okay.
Or
So-
the shock and die situation.
Of our own accord, by the way.
We did not need to be over here.
We did not. We just want.
Listen,
We
you
wanted to
can't
check it
convince
out
me
with-
that we didn't need to investigate. We didn't need to run into the Muffbuster, but we investigating was good, I think.
We didn't need to run in for the Nutbuster. You're right. You're right.
But it
It was
is
just
called
for
the
name,
Nutbuster.
okay? It's the name, all right.
Okay, wait, not true.
Yeah.
If Glacier were to face step in to get to Ashaka, and then use her rope to tie it around Ashaka and face step out, that
She
would,
would
in
get
theory, all
paralyzed.
take place in the. Hold on, that would all, in theory, take place in the course of the same turn, and instead of being in the acid, I could stand on top of Ashaka.
Hmm.
Can you teleport the rope?
That you
It's,
can
it's
teleport
in my
items.
inventory,
No, but you said you're
unless you're
attaching
telling
the
me I
rope
teleport
first,
with
right?
it. Nope.
Is that what are you saying?
No, I teleport in,
you
I
teleport
attach the
with
rope,
the rope,
and then I
okay.
teleport out.
If you teleport out, what's that? You can teleport another person
No, he's
No,
just
that's what the
teleporting
rope
in
is
to
for.
attach the rope.
just for the rope. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that works.
Cool. Now everyone else just has to pull.
Yeah.
And I'm out of face step for the day.
What could possibly go wrong?
We know what could go wrong.
The day is
I'm
still
not
young,
in a
and
face
I've already
step
rolled
today.
2
Our
crit
proficiency
fails.
bonus went up.
What?
I say with that line of teamwork, you're able to get a shotgun out.
Peak.
For now,
Eek.
you guys could keep trying to get the item if you want.
Anyone got
pretty
mage
good
hand?
item.
I don't think I have anything that can help.
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
single use.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You guys have a rope around me. I can get the Nutbuster, and then I can Misty Step out.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know why you guys want the Nutbuster so bad, but it does seem like you guys want it, so let's go get it. Somebody please tie the
Even if
rope
it's
around
not
it.
good. Even if it's not good, we can sell it. So it's an item.
So
Glacier just kind of sighs, and if that's what you want, she'll tie the rope.
Okay.
Today is the session where we die.
Hell yeah.
you proceed to teleport in, Misty step in, do your thing.
No, I'm running in,
Oh,
Misty
you're
stepping
running,
out.
you're running.
I don't
Yeah.
have that many spell slots. Come on,
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
ranger.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm thinking of something else. You running in. Give me an athletics check.
Guidance.
Guidance? Hell yeah.
I have only the weakest of legs.
60-foot guidance coming.
Ooh. that
He
was
has
almost a
only the
five.
weakest
That was
of
almost
legs.
a
He is
five.
pushing every limit.
You have passed that of at least the smaller plants. Give me a dexterity saving throw to get past the big plants.
Oh yeah, I got
Ooh.
a bad
Oh,
roll.
no.
Misty step, quick! Use your bonus action.
I'm beginning to think this might not be worth it.
You can Misty Step out now, but if you do, you won't be any further. But I will tell you right now, you're about to get chomped on, so yummy yummy.
Okay, well I'm gonna get
We
pulled
don't
out
need the,
anyway. So you know what we do?
We don't need
We
it.
misty step
We don't need it.
inwards.
Ooh.
We misty step
Ooh.
to the thing.
Right?
And you know, grab it.
So
Surely.
you go Misty Step over to that of the item. You've Misty Stepped over, grab the item, and then you're like ready to go back, and then you look back to see where you were, where the big thing was going to chomp. It chomped on that rope that was connected.
Oh no.
Oh dear, time to really regret all of my life decisions, huh?
They all these plants looking at you. Oh, what is your next action
this-
here? Because it's gonna
Well,
be
first
a
off,
very
let's
important one.
consume the spell slot. Right, let's consume the spell slot. But second off, we're gonna cast Entangle at the nearest how'd I put it?
Nearest plants.
We're gonna cast
Nearest
Entangle
mountain.
on the nearest plants as we run by them.
Yeah, could we also like be like shooting at the plants as like he's running up or no?
I'll say with all that and with all the efforts combined, it'll be enough of a distraction to give him advantage.
Okay, nice.
But advantage nonetheless, it's still an athletics check. Run!
Guidance.
How do you guidance?
Ooh.
15. I have the weakest of legs and the
I
most
cast guidance.
consistent
How do
of
you
legs.
cast guidance when you're not in touch range?
My guidance is 60-foot range.
You shouldn't be. What? What? Excuse me?
It's
How
his
dare you?
Bard Sub Plus.
Yep.
The Whisper's Bard gets guidance. with
Oh,
30 feet
okay. I
piercing
was like,
feet.
that's not normal.
Oh, okay. I guess I rolled a d4.
Yeah, roll a d4.
Guiding whispers.
Guiding whispers.
That is an 18.
Nice.
You and your weak legs were enough to get out enough to where you're basically about to be out. You're like, you need a deep breath as you see it, one of the giant ones going to snap at you as you someone jump out of the way at the last second as you're like, that could have been my life. Well, I'm
Well-
just saying it like that.
Well, that was fun. Let's never do that again. I'm gonna go eat a chip.
Great job.
That. Now put this in your inventory.
Is Corona still paralyzed? And is
Yeah,
Shaka
that's
still
right.
paralyzed?
Yes, they're both still paralyzed right now.
Don't you dare.
So, anyways, while everybody's figuring things out, chocolate flavored chips.
Nice.
Chocolate flavored chips.
Yes, he's eating
Very
one on
like
himself.
yourself.
Does it look like a
Mm.
potato chip, but it's like the flavor? It is a change to like a chocolate chip.
Or is it a chocolate covered potato chip?
Yeah, like fun.
No. It's worse. It's worse.
Wait,
So it's a potato
Alright.
chip, but it's sprinkled with chocolate powder.
Oh my lord.
Honestly,
and you're
not
eating it?
terrible.
Nah, that's quick chips is crazy.
and can I have
No, no,
that
no, no.
7
Have,
HP?
have you ever had like chocolate covered pretzels? Because that's what I'm thinking of. Like, that actually sounds pretty
Dude, you
good.
sound like the hear me out guy. Just hear me out. I don't want to hear you.
Let
out,
him
bro.
cook.
You know, we'll stuff it into the mouths of the paralyzed people.
Ah, thank you. I was the only one damaged.
Roll one. Do it.
Oh, I have to roll it? Okay.
Yes. It's a D4.
Roll it. I did a roll 2. Let me just roll
Why-
1. Still a 1.
So 2 plus 3, so 5. There we go. There we go. That's all. That's our chips. We're good.
Cool. I assume I'm still paralyzed.
Yeah, who fed him the chips?
Live. He just stuffed it in their mouth.
You
I
ch-
still have my chips from the last fight too. I can stuff him. I'm gonna stuff chips into his mouth too. Yep.
Right.
You suffered chocolate flavored chips, and then you immediately take in lime flavored chips.
Hey yo.
Alright. If Grona had any ability to move, she would not be willing to eat that combination of food.
It's fine. You're paralyzed. Your taste buds are also paralyzed. That means you don't taste.
Exactly. I don't taste it.
Nah, you still no. It's not like that paralyzed. You still can move your mouth. Oh wait, is that
Damn.
kind of paralyzed? No, let me go check real quick.
I'm pretty sure you like can't move or speak or anything.
So,
Yeah, look it
anyways,
up.
while you're paralyzed, I'm gonna give this to you, knowing that you have no way of properly taking it.
The Nutbuster?
Yeah.
I'll figure
How
out
do
what
I
that
give
does
this to
later.
you?
I think Natsu has to.
No, you can go to your party inventory, put it in there, or you can manually give it to them.
There you go, Corona. Manually gave it to you.
Thank you.
So, do we just wait until they can move again?
If that's what you want to do.
I mean, we should probably drag them out and be out of the range of the massive death thing that tried to kill me.
That'd probably be a good idea. Huh?
Yeah. Other than the paralysis, though, I mean, everyone looks okay.
Ah,
Oh wait. Ooh.
no, I'm healed. I'm healed.
They're still paralyzed. Who do I try this on first? I'll try it on Corona. My perfume ring. I activate it and activate it to smell like smelling salts. Try to wake him up.
They're
They're just
They're
staring at you.
not asleep.
Fully awake.
You ever try
Nose
the
just
link salts while you're fully awake?
You know,
Just like,
Just
is
completely
this what
glaring
pain
at you.
is? You know, I've gone unconscious multiple times, and this is the worst I think I've ever dealt with.
Give me
Just
give
now
me
smelled salts.
both of you give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Eating
no.
chocolate and lime chips and
Oh no.
chocolate lime chips and then straight up the smelling
Ashaka,
salts
I
in your
need
nose.
that con save throw.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Okay, well I fixed my dice, I guess.
Ashaka, his muscles kind of just like start to bulge a bit as Ashaka immediately goes for like Cassie's throat at that point. As the smelling salts have awakened him up.
I was not expecting that to work.
And it wouldn't really wake him up more of like the paralyzing part to it. It's like he's got limp.
Wait.
He's got limp muscles. Like every part of him is like
Wait,
somewhat in that way of like limp. Like it's
Nah.
still hard to move around. It's almost like for right now, it's almost as if everything had difficult to range, but it will go away after a little bit.
Not
Watch
so
yourself burn.
I know this isn't what this feature is for, but I do technically have keen smell. So,
That's
so
even
do I roll?
stronger for you.
Do I roll the con save again, or is like the DC lowered or anything? I have
Immediately just starts puking,
I
of
have
course.
super smell.
roll me another d20.
Okay. Okay, there's my nat 20.
Oh,
So-
Roy,
That's crazy.
as you wake up and smell the salts, you
I just
you
straight up
essentially
slap.
you essentially like wake up with it, but like not in the way of like, I'm up now, I'm up, oh, that smells bad. You like smelt it, and now it's not gonna go away from your nose for the next hour, as you are now nose blind.
I just slap. I just slap Cassie. It's like, ah!
Okay, just as a curious thought, what does chocolate then lime taste like?
Hell.
Ah, I will remember that. So anyways, I think we can safely assume if we ever come across another one of these flower shops, we can like take a look, see if it's worth it. If it's not, we can walk away instead of, wasting everything trying to get
No,
all the little MacGuffins.
that's true. Can I get rid of the paralyzed condition, please?
Whatever. You get 5.
I'm paralyzed.
You know,
I'm joking.
I just realized something that I probably could have done, but whatever.
Oh, don't worry. I just remembered like a couple minutes ago that I was in Spring Eladrin form and could have teleported someone else.
So,
Like I actually could have done that, even though I said I couldn't repeatedly.
Ah!
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm used to being in Fall Eladrin, where when I teleport, things around me get scared. But as a Spring Eladrin, which I don't remember switching to, but that's what's listed on my sheet right now, I can teleport someone else.
Cool. Can I, as we're, I guess, continuing to walk in the correct direction, can I try to identify this nutbuster?
only
Don't have-
a cleric or a druid can attempt that.
Damn.
Go, go.
I can't. Odd, would you like to attempt to identify this?
Otto at AFK. Sorry to tell you, he's talking to the
No.
treants.
I'm a paladin. I'm close enough to a cleric.
He comes just to look at Ashaka get eaten and then leaves. He goes back to talking to the tree.
At least I have this blade of brass for now. I put on the wizard hat and I'm like, fuck, I could have used this.
Okay, you guys continue on to past the forest to where you are finally out towards that of, not per se safety, but that at least outside
Oops.
of the forest. As you guys proceed to see that of that of the Cobalt Commons, as I said before, as the massive amount of forestry, as well as when I say forestry, I more so mean shrubbery. Even though that there is shrubbery, the thing that really stands out about this place right now is that it looks like the earth has almost been terraformed to be that of sand, as cactus grows out from multiple spots, or at least the spots with the cactus. However, amongst that of the normal cactus, the best person here with the perception, give me a perception check. Gosh.
I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere.
Oh my god.
Wait. So this is something I said while at work that I messed up saying. I hate sand because it's roars, it's cuff, and it gets everywhere. It's roars and it's cuff.
Wow, I rolled
You know-
so low.
You roll
just
low, but it's
glad.
still somehow an amazing roll. With that being said, you see, and I'll just show this to everyone because I'm assuming you'll explain it.
No, I'm just glad. at
Another
least one
item?
person got the reference.
Yeah, I know the reference.
You see what looks to be like that of people, or at least what people used to be, as you see this very prickly, like humanoid creature, still with that of like human parts almost showing, as you don't just see 1, 3, 10. No, this whole place seems to be swarming with them as they're walking around, almost as if they were similar to that of the undead.
Hey, so you know how we were
Oh.
like trying to save people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
What if I told you those people became cactuses?
Cacti?
Is that the plural? Yeah, cacti.
Yes.
Do you think the school medics can fix them?
They seem like they're
No.
gonna punch you with their very spiky fists.
I'll tell you,
Hmm,
at
part
least
of me
there
wants
are two
kill.
obvious ways that you can go. Is you could try to sneak past all of them, going through what seems to be a couple of the houses to avoid potential detection as well. Or you could potentially try to fight on what seems to be like an uncountable horde.
I don't want to do that second thing. But
I-
also, my stealth is garbage.
We could always try and go over the roof instead of through the buildings. If we're up there, maybe even if they see us, they won't be able to get us.
And hey, even if they see us, we could possibly run away if enough of them, like, kind of get stuck and make a wall for the rest of them.
Hmm.
So it's
I'm
really
willing
not
to-
about.
I'm willing to try to get through them via not fighting. Even though I would absolutely love to get my keen smell out of here.
Would you get this? Would you get the student soul? Is the question.
Oh yeah, I guess I do need to get close enough to get the soul.
Does that mean you're trying to go through or over?
No.
I could
I
be
guess
distraction to it. Like, what are the chances that these guys have something that can hit me while I'm playing?
I mean they could probably throw their cactus spikes at you.
I don't
Okay,
think
but, like-
I don't think cacti are known for shooting their quills.
No, there are species of cacti that do that.
Yeah, but he's
More
also
that's
a
more for
bird.
like spreading seeds than anything, but they still do it.
He's a bird person wearing like armor. I feel like cactus spikes aren't gonna go through that, you know?
Okay, so we try to sneak through. If we can't sneak through,
Oh wait, I have an idea so that I don't have to be part of this. I put on the hat and I go in the hat.
Oh my god.
I think you only go halfway into the hat.
You can only be in there for 10 minutes though, right?
I thought it was an hour. Let me read it again.
Yeah, reread it. I don't know.
I feel like the rest of us have
1 hour.
decent
You
enough,
said medium-sized creature for 1 hour.
Yeah,
decent enough sneak that might actually work. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, and I can get out of it too of my own accord.
I can
You
also
guys-
cast invisibility on someone.
Who's holding that?
Yeah, so yeah, if someone wants to hold a hat so that I don't have to roll stealth.
I will hold the hat since I am flying.
so we all ready to go through the path?
I am if you guys are. Glacier kind of like picks up Big Rat under his front arm or front legs again.
All right, as you guys proceed to potentially try to continue on and sneak in at least into the town at first, I'm gonna need that team stealth roll. But as you're rolling me that team stealth roll, except for Corona, who's not even here, as you're rolling
I
me
give
that,
guys
that
the
team
shotgun.
stealth roll, okay. As you're giving me that team stealth roll, I will say the only issue about going onto the roof is outside of it being somewhat more of a clear view, there are a lot of cactuses that are on some of the roofs. So you could still do it. I'm just telling you in advance.
Backward slash.
I hate everything. There we go. Hey, let's go.
Nice.
I needed that. All right.
Let's go. Bro, Glacier, if a 20 doesn't pass, we're fucked.
Bro, those things are a lot more terrifying than I was imagining. Those is like...
Hey, at least you don't have my -1 to add to this and disadvantage, okay?
So you guys somewhat sneaking your way in, one person holding that of the wizard hat, as you guys get to that of a building, one of the basic buildings on the outside. As you see, a lot of these buildings are at least nicer, or at least were nicer before all the plants had grown. It would seem to be like that of more probably noble or more higher living status. But looking at these, you will see that of a couple of directions that you could go. You could just go straight through the town trying to sneak your way through it. You could go between the houses and potentially have to unlock any doors along the way, and you could go potentially over at the top of the roofs, as the roofs will be a lot more easily seen, and that to be harder terrain to traverse through, considering the giant cactuses growing.
Like the idea
Maybe.
of raiding some rich people dorms.
Wait, that's the difference? These are rich people dorms?
I don't know if these are dorms. A lot of citizens lived in the school too.
I think these are the like sophomore dorms. If we were freshmen, these would be the sophomore dorms. If I'm remembering correctly.
I see. So it's older people dorms.
Maybe not older so much as more experienced.
Right. So it's boring people dorms. That's broken.
Sure. Do we want to go through the buildings, or do we want to go over the top? I can probably open any doors on the way.
We can totally go
Probably.
through the buildings. I mean, unless we don't have lockpicks, I don't think, breaking through the door is really the stealthiest thing. Somebody's got, like, thieves' tools, lockpicks, right?
Glacier raises her hand.
You know, I don't, but I'm really good with them.
I do, and I'm also good with them. Why? No, I don't want to know why you are.
Her, I get why she's good with them. Why are you good with them?
Please don't ask him questions like that.
Let's just say I had a little bit of a troubled childhood.
It didn't stop in his childhood.
What do you mean a troubled childhood? You could have answered with a hobby, but you decided to go with a troubled...
My bad. Here. My hobby was stealing things.
Ah, that checks out.
That's somehow worse.
Think of all the enchanted items they could have picked up throughout their adventures. And, they might not be needing them anymore.
Liv just looks at the big rat. Now, stealing is wrong,
No, it's not. Not unless you
but
need
these are boring people, so we don't care.
it. It's not stealing if you need it more. That's all I'm saying.
I don't.
Anyways, let's
I'm not
go again!
Okay.
All right, you guys choose to go through the doorway. You guys succeeded on that of the stealth roll. However, I do need somebody here to give me that lockpicking skill.
Indeed. I am trying to find. I don't have anything programmed to do my thieves' tools, but I do have proficiency, so that will be Dex plus 3, yeah? 3 for proficiency bonus.
Is it? Yeah. Wait, proficiency bonus is a
I think-
+2 right now, right?
Guidance.
No, we're level 5.
Is level 5-3?
Yes.
Oh.
And if the 19 doesn't pass, I can also toss on the side bolstered knack, because that does work on tools.
I also gave you guidance.
That's fine. You open up the door. The door opens up to reveal that of a somewhat fancier inside. And as you've opened it up, you can see what seems to be like that of a couple of commoners, as a way of, I should say, noble commoners, cornering in that of a corner, as if they were anticipating for the cactus monsters to have broken.
People.
Please
No,
don't
no.
panic.
Don't scream out, people.
Well, now I
Okay.
would feel bad about taking
I'm not
that
even
shot.
there.
Oh.
I'm in the hat.
I'm
The
sorry.
only person who can hear me is Cassius.
That's my bad.
Please
That's my
don't
bad.
panic. Please don't panic. Please don't panic.
Calm down. You're calm. Stay quiet. We're gonna go through. And if you think that you can make it out, go towards the big pumpkin. If you don't think you're gonna make it out, stay here or lock the doors again, okay? Not if you understand. No noises. Not if you understand. Shake your head if you don't.
He
Unfortunately,
will
for you guys,
somewhat
start.
nod his head after a little bit of him freaking out. But with him freaking out in the first place, with the first couple of screams he's had, you start to hear what seems to be multiple entities surrounding that of the building right now.
And now we head out. That way through where we can still continue to move on. Somebody lock the door behind us. Try to survive. Bye.
By the way, Cassius, if you need Corona, you can talk to me through the hat.
Glacier is going to set Big Rat down on the ground. Now, I know I said I would stop leaving you behind, but please help him get to the pumpkin. Yeah. And Glacier is going to send Big Rat to try and help this commoner get back to the pumpkin. Since Big Rat was part of clearing the trial, he will have to get lost.
You're
We can
going
bring the commoners a
to
+1.
you're going to see as these people, not really knowing what's happening, gonna start to follow the rat as they've been instructed. As they proceed to somewhat run out, as the rat also runs out, as you see a good few of these cactus-like people start to run towards them. But right now, they're going to be running off into the distance.
Do you think you're gonna like run fast enough, or do you think they're just gonna get like caught, eaten?
Wouldn't they not be able to get through the forest because the only way we got through is the treants?
That's
Big
why
Rat
I
was
sent
with
a
us.
Big Rat.
Oh yeah.
If they reach the forest, I bet you they're safe. I bet you they're safe if they reach the forest.
So who wants to lock the door behind us as we move on? Because I don't feel like having cacti chase after us.
Alright, you move on to that of the next door as you guys proceed to continue on to that of the next building. And going to this next building, as it somewhat makes it harder to go like around. It would be a lot better to go through here, as this is a big chunk of buildings to go through. As you see what seems to be like that of which seems to be like that of a door that appears to be somewhat metal-like, more of like maybe a bronze, but colored red.
Oh. Are we gonna try to open this one?
Do we have a reason not to?
I don't know, it just seems different.
Is there a conventional lock on this door that we could pick?
There's nothing on this door. It is a red door, and it looks like it would almost like slide up and down or left or right potentially.
No? I don't know if these locked. I don't know how it would lock.
Like, we can
Hold on, give
open
me a
it, but what
second.
if it's like one of those noisy doors, you know? Like, what if it's like metal on metal grating all the way while it opens?
Um, I I don't really know.
Well, I mean, we might as well try, right? Not it.
I'm in the hat, so unless you guys think you need Corona to help you, she's staying in the hat for stealth purposes.
Liv's entire demeanor
She-
has just been, we should totally try. Not it.
I mean, at least you had to get involved with the Nutbuster.
Possibility here? Nah.
Okay, well,
Any
go ahead.
any consequences to my actions? Nah.
That's for scrubs. He's not a
Glacier's
scrub,
gonna
he's good.
shrug and try to slide open the door.
Bro, there is just a card.
Well,
I'm like, is nobody gonna get that?
I
Nah.
didn't realize you didn't have your headset on, my bad. Glacier's just gonna try and slide open the door and see what happens.
You you try to slide open the door, and as you slide open the door, as you try to slide open the door, you basically touch it, and it feels almost like it's below zero. Like you touch it, and your hands basically start to freeze on contact.
Yeah, no, never mind. She's not touching that. She's gonna pull her hands. Ah, it's cold.
Oh, it's cold.
Very.
I cast prestidigitation. I warm it up.
You warm it up. The door?
Yep.
You warm
One
up the
cubic
door
foot
as the
bit.
door opens, going upwards. You continue on into that of the into that of this noble's home, or I say noble, but I'll note that a lot of these doors to a lot of these homes, now that you've been going through it a little bit, seem to be at least a little bit special. A lot of people have somewhat more magical locks. Other people have somewhat just more weird ways to get in. But you guys continue on into the next place, as the next door that you see to somewhat be in your way is one that's on the inside, so you guys can make a little bit of noise without attracting too much attention. But this one looks to be like that of a door with a giant like face on it. One that would be similar to that of like, actually I don't want to say any, not like any specific face. It's just you can see that it has a face on it. With the nose being like that of the knock knock ring on it that I can't think of the name of.
That's a face that has a soul. Kill it. Yeah.
I touched the last door and it wasn't pleasant. Someone else touched this door.
I will very slightly, very quietly take the knocker and
Hmm. Who dares enter below, up, down, and to the side? For I am that of the door, where you request to be inside.
Why do you have to make this weird, man?
It is I.
Say what you want, but I've made that up on the spot, for I am proud of myself.
Hey, go door, truly go door. A beacon to us all.
But anybody got like the passcode? I feel like this needs a passcode.
Maybe we just got a rhyme too. He asked me asked me who I was. Shoot. It is I, the bird who can fly. If this door doesn't open right now, I'm gonna cry.
I was trying to think of a comeback, but I'll just say that was quite a rhyme. You know how to have some style because you're that bird in the sky. As it will open up, going upwards.
Let's go, Cassius. 2 doors for Cassius.
You know, you initially said that this was the boring people and not the rich people, then it became the rich people, now it's the rich boring people. Why do you lie to me? Liv just looks at Glacier.
Glacier isn't even here. She's talking to the treants.
You get to that of the next door that is on that of the outside. Getting quite closer though to that of the school. But getting to this door, you see that there seems to be like that of 10 locks on this door as you look to the left and the right, and it is somewhat out in the open, so you would have to be somewhat quick about it without getting noticed by that of a bunch of these cactus-like creatures.
I heard quick lockpicking. Sounds like Glacier's gonna go back to doing her thing.
There's 10 locks and it's out in the open, so.
I mean, that's the way forward. Or, instead of going straight to it, you said you could cast invisibility. If you could make her invisible, she could head out there.
That is true.
It doesn't matter if it's out in the open. She can pick the locks.
That is my highest level spell slot. But I'll cast invisibility on Glacier.
You cast casting invisibility to Glacier as Glacier proceeds to go over to the door that has that of the 10 locks, and Glacier, you start to lockpick it, and as soon as you lockpick one, it disappears and then reappears locked once again in another location.
Glacier, what if there's an order?
I mean, if there's an order, how do we know which one to start with?
How about
Well, there's
try
10.
start with trying to open the door just regularly. Maybe
We should just try and open the door?
You proceed to try and open the door. Unfortunately, nobles I don't think would be dumb enough to not have a door that has locks without it locking, so it does not open.
There's
You know, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, to be
It
fair,
was.
to be
It
fair,
wasn't
worth
a
a
dumb
shot.
thought.
It was worth a shot. Well, wait, maybe one of the locks is like what if 9 of the locks are fake?
Inspect the 10 locks. What if there's a hint to an order? Or maybe like Yeah, no, what if there's a hint to the order?
Are the locks? Are we able to see the back of the locks? Is there anything that might indicate an order, or am I just going to start picking locks and
On the back of them, no, because they're all like on into the door, not like just code locks or
like a
anything.
deadbolt?
They're like keyholes.
Yeah, like basically like a bunch of keyholes.
All right, fuck it. Let's just go down the line. We'll try each one in order.
All right, give me a 1d10. Glacier, you get sprayed with some water out of the hole that you just tried to unlock, as you are now a little bit wet.
Not the
With
night.
With that being said, I need y'all to give me a team stealth roll.
I assume I still don't
Glacier-
roll because I'm not even.
Correct.
I'll give a shock of guidance again.
Does Glacier have
Why
advantage
me?
from,
I don't even
somebody
have
visible?
the worst stealth. I'm just being the unluckiest right now.
Invisible.
Oh, there we go. Ha!
Oh, this is
I have no need for your petty guidance.
Does Glacier have advantage from invisible?
Guys, I think
Not-
you might have to fight.
That's it.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I was fixing the cameras because I didn't realize they were messed up.
All right, whatever. It's fine. I don't need your advantage.
I don't need your advantage. 20.
Well,
He
there's
needed your
there's the
advantage.
one. There's the one to get rid of the 20.
You know, guidance wouldn't even help me. It's in that one. So.
You also
Oh,
already gave
also, yeah, no. Now that you've given guidance, invisibility goes down because they're both concentration.
Hold on. Is it?
Yes. Guidance.
Damn,
is
that's
gone.
crazy. Can I take away my guidance and keep giving him invisibility?
Damn, that's crazy, right?
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, Ashaka doesn't need the guidance.
I'll revoke that +3.
Ashaka is a shadow right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say for you guys being invisible, or no, not for you guys being invisible, or actually, you guys are. Yeah, yee.
I have
We got
met
basically
you.
2 super high rolls and 2 super low rolls, and then I don't exist.
I
What the
mastered
hell
the
just
ability
happened?
of standing so incredibly still that I've become invisible to the eye.
You say that while literally staring at a cactus being looking at you, well, like literally like over you, kind of somewhat almost sniffing you, as a couple more of these cactus creatures start to slowly come on by to see what's happening over here. And Glacier, you better hurry that up.
Anyone
be
have any more
something to-
ideas? I've tried all the locks. I've tried picking random locks. I've tried.
Wait, where is this door? Like, is it just like outside? Are we just outside?
Yeah,
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 going,
you guys
Why are
are
we messing
outside.
with the door?
we're going through the house, so we don't have to sneak past. It's like, well, we still have to sneak past, but we have cover, so it's harder for them to see us.
All right,
Really?
we're gonna ask a dumb question here. Is this door older than 100 years?
Good question.
No,
All right, well, I'm out of ideas, gang.
How many days has it been since we
You
fought
wanna-
that clay golem?
Wait. So is it just 10 keyholes completely identical?
no, they're like dead keyholes, but they're like all different shapes and sizes.
And is there like anything peculiar about the door itself beyond the fact that there's 10 keyholes?
I don't know. Make an investigation.
I don't think I'm close enough for that. Do you
I
want to
don't
make the
cast
investigation, Glacier?
I got
Don't
you.
don't cast guidance.
Yeah, and if this fails, I can add Cyble's Cognac.
You almost see like there's a somewhat of a small bit of a pattern to go with that of the locks after seeing the first two locks that you tried to lockpick. You could have advantage now when you roll that d10.
Lovely. All right. Well, it sounds like I'm just rolling the d10s again. Let's get it.
So worst that can happen.
That.
The worst that can happen is you got a 3. The worst that can happen here is that you will start lockpicking one of them as you kind of almost start to see somewhat of a pattern, but as you're lockpicking it, you don't notice as like you don't notice for a second as a spider has crawled onto your hand and has bitten you. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Nice.
You see as this thing is a poisonous spider, as you kind of like swat it at first and get it away. As you start to suck the blood out, get the poison out before anything gets too bad, as you've saved yourself from being poisoned. The cactus approached further. As getting
Continue rolling that d10.
This door really sucks. And Glacier's going to try again.
Happens.
Don't worry, you'll just get a 10.
You got this.
See, I told you you'd get a 10. You also got a 1, but
And with that, I will tell you, on a 1, would make a lot of noise. On a 10, though, opens up the door as you find the right lock. As the cactus start to get angry and start to realize as you guys are actually existing there, they all start to rush at you as the door has been opened. Get in there.
Go, go,
then
go,
I
go, go,
close the
go, go,
door.
go.
They won't be able to open it.
Glacier is going to wait on the other side of the door until everyone is through, and then try and close it behind us.
You close it behind you, locking and everything, as you hear bang, 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 as if multiple things are banging on the door.
I kind of wanted a fight instead of all this sneaking around.
Don't worry, Ashaka. There'll be a fight soon, probably.
You know,
I'm still in the hat.
you told me that these weren't rich people, but that they were boring people. But then, it showed that they were rich people. And so far it's shown that they were actually just boring rich people. Glacier, why do you lie to me?
I didn't say it. I'm the one that said. They're the ones that said they were upperclassmen. I don't know what this place is.
Yeah, they're the one that said that they were rich people, and I said, yeah, okay, so they're rich people. And then you said, no, they're more experienced people, and therefore, boring people.
No, someone else had said that they were upperclassmen, and that then you said that means they're older, and I said no, that means they have more experience.
Ah, yeah, which means that they're boring people. But so far, they're
Okay,
rich, boring people.
But I'm not the one that said they were rich. I just said they shouldn't be taking their stuff.
I think Ashaka's the one who said.
Weird.
Also, I'm still in the hat.
So as you guys proceed to go to what seems to be like at least one of the last doors potentially to go through, as you're inside this building, it looks to be like that of an almost glass-like mirror door, where it's literally just one big mirror. But as you guys proceed to look at the mirror, there seems to be that of a triangle somewhat engraved into it. Like the huge triangle, engraved onto it is onto like the mirror side, meaning like if you look at the triangle, you'll see, or sorry, if you look at the mirror, you'll see like the big triangle somewhat covering a good portion of the front of this door.
Oh, is this one of those fancy weird doors that do all the rotations?
I don't know what that means, but if you have an idea, you can try it.
Liv just like tugs on the triangle.
How do you tug on the triangle? It's engraved into the door.
Oh, it's engraved in the door, right?
So this door is made out of glass.
Yeah.
Mirror glass.
All right. Well, I don't think we have any ideas, do we? Ashaka, you know what to do. It's a glass, and you have a big weapon.
Won't that be very
Finally,
loud?
something I can do. All right, she.
They already know we're here. They know we're here, so they're banging on the door.
Shaka didn't even need to make a roll for that. You're just like, I hate all these doors. As you smash down this door, as the big loud sound of the crashing alerts a lot of creatures, as you can almost hear the plethora of coming from the distance.
Oh,
It's
not
time to
bad.
make a run. Give me an athletics check, everybody. Who's
I'll
able
give
to?
my.
I'm
No, I won't give myself guidance.
still in the hat. You can use guidance now.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he's still. I don't want to get rid of invisibility just in case we still need it for something.
Isn't Corona the only
So,
one? You're not Corona. Isn't Glacier the only one that has it? Or is it mass invisibility?
No, it's just Glacier. But if I concentrate on something else, it'll. I don't know.
Yeah, I get you.
And I'm still in the hat.
You are.
I hate how D&D Beyond doesn't have a dark mode. Like it flashbangs me every time I go to my character sheet.
It does have a dark mode.
It does. All right, I gotta find it. Hang on.
You go to your character sheet and then go to change, and then go to manage your character, and then change sheet appearance, and it's an under dark mode. It's on your character sheet though, so I don't know. It's only your character.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful.
Okay, right now, unfortunately, you'll see as Corona won't be affected as they're in a hat. The Glacier won't be affected because they're basically invisible. But the rest of you here that are basically running, making your way, you'll somewhat at least make your way, but not enough time to at least not be potentially attacked by these creatures, as a plethora of these creatures are going to do a
If
lot
it
of
helps-
funny numbers now.
If it helps, I'd be flying.
Unfortunately, that does not, because you guys are
You
far
need-
enough away from them to where it's not a melee attack.
If you need healing, by the way, I do have 2 points of lay on hand. I told you they had a ranged needle attack. Did I or did I not say that?
Yeah, but you know, they can only hit 3 of us, and they can't shoot us twice.
Okay, just making sure that they all can hit you. They all can. This one was more so just a broad one, so it's 15 against the 3 of you. As a plethora of these things are just shooting needle spikes from their hands headed towards the 3 of you.
Yeah, that hits.
It would also hit me. Yeah.
There you go. Blah. As you guys get hit with a couple of needles, as it hurts a little bit.
Oh,
But
it thinks I'm still concentrating. Why does it think I'm still concentrating?
I don't know.
Go.
Oh,
If
entangle.
you go
Ha!
onto your character sheet and go to effects, you can get rid of your.
Yeah, I thought I was
concentrating.
concentrating on entangle. Entangle, that was on a
shot.
vine trap mouse.
A shock,
Yeah, the game.
You didn't
The
get
game
hit, right?
thought that I was.
That's a sneeze. A snooze, even.
A shock, are you good?
Okay, cool. I keep concentration on invisibility.
Yeah. Either way, for now, you two that have gotten hit with the needle, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, we're getting paralyzed now. Or poisoned. Sheesh.
Oof, that's unlucky.
Please just be poisoned and not paralyzed.
Cassius? Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Cassius, you quickly pull out the needle to where it doesn't, where you feel better, except when you pull it out, you notice that it feels like, it almost feels like like your arm went a slight bit numb for a second, as you will unfortunately see as Liv does not get paralyzed. However, they do get where is it?
Load.
Why can I not find it?
What you looking for?
We short rested between this.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it's this one. As Liv will unfortunately get one exhaustion point as they pull out the needle. Not enough time, but enough to where you feel as the numbingness kind of went through your body a little bit, as you almost feel like you're starting to, not in a way fall asleep, but almost like you've lost some of your strength.
Shaka
God.
is getting ready to fight.
I would never.
Remember, if you need my help, tell me and I'll get out of the hat.
With that being said, you guys, even though not the greatest way, you guys do still make it to that of the front entrance, sort of the Soul Hunter Academy, as you guys have, at least for the now, outrun the rest of the cactus people. The one thing of truly interest to note here is that you see a lot more vines spreading, or not spreading, but like somewhat already spread out from the front entrance. As you're looking at the front entrance, you will see an entanglement of like a web of these vines, and all kind of enroaching, and not like, I don't want to say like protecting, but just in general, a very much tied up very much tied up destined greyhound.
Oh.
As he looks
Ooh.
like he is still weakened with the bandages somewhat surrounding him, but with that of the plants also surrounding him, he doesn't look at least conscious at the moment.
I'll yell into that. It's clear, you can come out now, and I'll shake it.
Literally as soon as you say that, just coming out of the hat, just and then I grab the hat. You know, you can just like speak normally into it. You don't need to yell.
Oh.
Oh, Mr. Greyhound, I'm gonna go over and put 2 points of lay on hands into him because that's what I have left.
So
You put 2 points of lay on hands onto him, and he goes ah! As blood starts to pour out from his nose. Ah! Ah!
Ashaka straight up just like laughs at him. Like, how did you get captured?
Ah!
Mr. Greyhound.
is this like a teacher, or is it like
Yes,
a
this
really,
is-
really
this
edgy
is Mr.
student?
Teacher.
No, this is our teacher, Mr. Destin Greyhound. He's the combat teacher.
Oh,
Yes,
He's
and
also
your
our
teacher
homeroom
does
teacher.
not appreciate healing with more pain that he already is in.
you want a chip?
So-
I
Sorry,
teleport
I
you
saw
out
you
of
on.
that?
With that being said, I think this is a perfect time for that of a break.
Hell yeah.
Woo.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
You gotta
Okay.
love Liv, who's just like, is that a teacher or a really, really edgy student?
With that being said, do you guys want a 5, 10, 15?
I'm fine. I just got back. I don't know about everyone else.
I'm also fine. I've kind of been stepping away in between things.
Yeah, I have snacks
I already-
and water, so I am good for whatever.
This is a bag of chocolates. I will
I'll
crash
set
after
it-
this session.
I will set
Yo.
it for 10
Hey,
right now.
I got
And in
I got
addition to
actual
those
chips right here.
chocolates, you got some lime
We
near
will be
you?
going on break.
Does-
No.
with that, we are back. Hello, hello. Welcome to Soul Hunter Academy as we're back for the second half. As they have just found to be Destiny Greyhound basically entangled up in the somewhat of the front entrance.
Hello, Mr. Greyhound.
After being very rudely awoken, I can tell you I myself am not feeling the best in this situation. However, I would highly suggest for all of you to, well, get out of here if you know it's for the best.
Do you know what's going on?
Want a chip?
No, I'm not hungry. And I don't know specifically the specifics, but from what I saw, Mother Jane has been feeling unwell. And from that, well, she had somewhat of a meltdown earlier.
Oh, the husbandry.
From there was a plethora of these roots that just kept growing and growing. It wouldn't stop. As I saw multiple students and teachers being wrapped up in these vines as people fought back. Except no matter how much fighting they did, every time that they went to slash, pierce, deal some type of magical damage, they would just kept growing and growing. Right now, it seems at least like it's been a little bit more settled, but I warned you right now, if you try to free me, it might notify her.
Well, the Silver Rose's natural talents and the Dark Hour Knights are all gone. As well as, I believe, Miss Shibi Inuyaki also got snatched. So it's just us.
Do
Oh,
you
right.
think it might alert them if we tried to teleport you out too, or just if we tried cutting at the plants?
I don't
Also,
know.
can't you not use any more teleports?
I have proficiency bonus 3 now. I was
Nice.
wrong about that earlier.
I don't know specifically. I can tell you though, my strength does feel very much sapped right now.
Hmm.
Don't worry, Teach.
Well-
I can carry you if I need to.
We are trying to help with the situation because we're stuck in the school anyways, so we might as well try to fix the situation. I guess we could try to go to the husbandry class, right? If that's where it started.
Well, to my knowledge,
Also, there's that giant
it's
flag.
all grown from the middle to be that of where the Soul Riders field is.
So obviously we can't enter through here without alerting the plant. Do you know if any of the other entrances are open or if they're all closed? Well, I guess you probably wouldn't know. You've been here the entire time.
I unfortunately would not know, but I'm pretty sure you can try one of the windows to my classroom.
All right, so you're on the south end. We're gonna have to go all the way around.
Are you sure you
more
don't want to be
rocket.
teleported out of there? I can do that. Only if you
I feel
want.
like it's worth it to get Mr. Greyhound out of there if we can. Having an ally, even if he's badly damaged, is better than nothing.
I mean, there's also the pumpkin that he can head back to, you know.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin. There's a pumpkin over towards the southeast end. It should be safe if it's still up and alive.
Pumpkin
It's
doesn't
really your
exactly
choice
sound
there.
the safest. As I said before, I suggest against it. No matter what you do, I'm pretty sure it will alert her, or at least whatever might be behind me.
Right. So what I'm hearing is, don't move you, but if we do move you, don't go towards that door, go away from that door.
It doesn't matter
Well-
how I try to put it. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop any of you right
This-
now.
Yeah, it seems like Miss Mother Jane had an outbreak and caused this all to happen, and is probably still the source of what's going on. And if we save Mr. Greyhound, not only will she be alerted, but potentially all of the plants under her, assumedly under her control, will also know that Mr. Greyhound has been saved, even if we teleport him out.
Would you rather if we knocked you back out?
What?
I don't know. You said that you were hurting.
Just get
My
out of
experience-
here. God, it's like none of you
We're
have any
trying to help.
survival skills. Do you not see how
Well,
this
we're the-
place is being overtaken? Do you not see the type
Yeah.
of danger you are all in? I'm
Yeah.
over here, barely any strength, hanged up to this damn plants. I don't even know specifically what could be behind me, what could be continuing on, and you still want to accept whatever might be that way. Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, weren't you the one who told us earlier today, actually, that the future of basically the entire academy hinges on our success?
Not to mention, there's still all the other students and teachers, and we have no idea where they are. If they're
Oh,
Yeah, and we can't.
wait.
We couldn't
Right.
even leave the school if we wanted to.
Better
The entire
idea.
outside is surrounded by plants.
Guys.
So-
Better idea. We can compromise. We don't need to save him, but if we, you were puking blood after being healed. Why?
Oh, Mr. Greyhound had to fight a lich because of stuff that happened, and I assume that the fight with the lich possibly cursed him or did something to mess with healing around him.
Never mind then. I was gonna say, what if we let you stay here, but then like we healed you, and then like we do that to whoever
Well,
else is like trapped like this, and if we
It looked
ever,
like
you
the
know,
healing still healed you. You just also felt pain, I assume, just from the healing. Is that how that works, Mr. Greyhound?
I specifically said when you healed him, his nose started to bleed.
Oh, so yeah, it looks like he just takes damage from him, but he still woke up.
well, okay, never mind then. If healing doesn't work, then never mind then. I was gonna suggest, you know, we could heal you, not free you, continue going around, and do that to whoever
Well-
else is still captured like this, and then, you know, because obviously we're gonna probably have to end this eventually. Everybody's gonna notice when it's, you know, getting real tense, and probably can free themselves during that time, and really fuck with them.
Or the plants just retaliate and kill them on the spot.
Yeah, it would still be very nice to have an ally, especially of Mr. Greyhound.
Well, I mean, he's pretty certain that, you know,
Yeah,
literally the moment we free him, we're probably gonna die, so,
yeah.
you know, that's
we
why I
can't-
was just like,
we can't
hey,
really
we can do a
escape the school.
compromise.
So
I don't like
the current
dying.
plan. The current plan of attack is go to the south end and enter in through the classroom. So we're gonna have to go around through this area. Wait, Mr. Greyhound. Wait, no, never mind. He said if we remove him in any way, shape, or form. Because I just thought hat.
So we're gonna have to leave him here, aren't we?
Most likely.
If we don't
That's
want to be
what it
found
sounds
out,
like.
if we want to continue trying to do this without being noticed, of course we could just be like, fuck it, be noticed and deal with the consequences.
I think
So
our
the
options.
two and
I think our options are get Mr. Greyhound away from the vines and save him, and then rush in. We don't get any surprise. They know we're coming, or we leave him here, and we get the upper hand.
yeah, it's either we save him and go through this entrance, and lose all surprise, or we leave him and we have to go all the way to the south end to enter in through that way.
Personally,
Well-
I say we go through the south end. We probably need to leave him here, or else things will get a lot worse for us.
If we go through the south end, we could possibly come across more fly traps, right?
Yeah, we
You
could come
guys-
across more
That's
items
true.
on our way.
You guys seem to really, really like just taking random things from random places, so
Hey,
Yeah, let's. I think we pass up on any man-eating plants.
well, we're about to come into contact with one directly in our path.
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to look, right? Like, looking
If anyone
never hurt
has
anyone.
a Thorn Whip or Mage Hand, that would be amazing.
I don't think we have either, but we know that there's not going to be any survivors at those
Yeah.
plants because they were trying to eat them.
Yeah. So the only survivors that we know of right now are us and Mr. Greyhound and Mother Jane, who is the cause of this.
And that one random guy we sent into the woods.
Speaking of,
Oh yeah, the
um,
random guy.
how long would it have taken us to get through the city, Natsu?
To get through the whole city, it took an hour.
So, given that Big Rat respawns essentially an hour after he dies, we would know at this point whether or not Big Rat has died within the last hour. Is Big Rat here?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, you might be right.
So then Big Rat
Oh.
did die, leading the civilians to the pumpkin.
Oh,
Well-
no, he didn't die before. Never mind. I thought he died before. He was leading the civilians. No, he didn't die.
Wonderful. Well, at least we know they're probably okay. Probably.
Yeah, we did send a couple people to the big pumpkin, so hopefully they're safe. Well, I guess
imagine
our
if
only
Big Rat
plan.
could make it, they could make it. So
Yeah, the only plan of attack we have is either go through this way or go through the south. It'll be sad to leave Mr. Greyhound behind, but that if we're gonna go through the south, we have to leave him behind.
And we're gonna be
Yeah,
in worse shape.
we will definitely
when we
run
get
into
there.
more things, but we'll also probably find more items.
Items which we'll probably have to get used to use.
I mean, at the very least, there'll be items to have and to possibly sell.
there's also like the question of how likely are we to finish all of this today? Because if for whatever her name is, took down teachers, yada yada, who I'm
Oh yeah.
right? We could assume
what
that
time
one,
of day
she's
is-
weakened, but we're also weakened. Who is more weakened?
Yeah,
but
what time of day is?
teachers, yada yada. Given that, it sounds like she pretty single-handedly just wiped everyone. Is it that likely that we're going to finish this today? Because if we try to burst through that door, I am willing to bet, unless we're in our top condition,
Yeah,
we're
if we're gonna
walking
go
into
through
our
this
death.
entrance. Yeah, if we go into this entrance, we need to rest beforehand.
So are you thinking
I
we
don't-
just go back the exact way we came to the pumpkin? We would
No,
have to go all
because
the
the
way through
south-
the city again.
No, I'm saying
No,
like we can.
the south is blocked off by the electricity, so we'll have to keep going west through the commons.
We
and
can
then go
find
south.
some type of place to, actually go sleep, maybe do a watch cycle as we move
Maybe
further along.
maybe our dorms are still relatively fine, or maybe the
We were
commons over
discussing
here.
going to the dorms anyway.
Yeah. And
Where are
if
your
we do
guys'
go to the
dorms?
commons and to the dorms, we can come back here the next. We can come back and forth relatively easily. So
Well,
we can scout ahead
actually,
at least.
if we go to the dorms, it might make sense to just go down the here.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to deal with this man-eating plant, this vine situation, maybe the corn, this guy, and if we keep having to go south, like if this isn't an entrance, we'll have to keep going south. Maybe have to deal with this giant plant. Keep going south, and maybe have to deal with this plant, or just go into the south entrance. So we'll have to deal with a lot, but we'll probably have, if we do go the long way, we'll have the surprise aspect, so we might have time to rest.
To answer your question, live, our dorms are to the top left corner.
Yep.
Yeah,
Very
our
top
dorms
left.
are over here.
Oh, so like the dorms are just to where we're going now.
Yeah, if we're going over here towards the common area, our dorms are just next to it. So, other than our dorms
Also-
previously being infected by mimics, it's fine.
Also, to make a pit stop at the magic shop that is also on the way.
Oh yeah, if anyone's alive, or if there's just any items that we can grab.
There is the magic shop in this area right here.
Yeah,
So.
magic
Could we
shop
loot
is
the magic
definitely
shop?
yeah.
Hey,
The
I
magic
think-
shop is definitely the
I
most
think they
important
forgive
one.
us for saving the fucking entirety of this.
Yeah,
school,
I think they'd be more than willing to at least attempt to help us out.
Ashaka
they're
like
alive.
lights up. She's like, "Do you think they have anything for orcs?"
I mean,
Well, let's look at their inventory.
Yeah, we literally have the inventory.
Actually, I did. They had swords.
Yeah, they had swords.
And then they had the stabs that me and Odd wanted.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and they have lots of stuff.
Yeah. So we
This
could
is the point
start
where I remind you guys that you guys are basically common criminals.
There's nothing wrong with being a criminal. Anyway,
Anyways.
see, look, right? We could also take Greyhound with us if we're not planning on fighting this thing today, right? Because we take him, we rest up. Then
Well, if we
go
take
back to
him,
the-
then they know that other people have survived. So it might be a better idea to leave him, rest,
Yeah, but-
and then save him.
I mean, it's not too surprising that people survive this. I mean, it is a school full of the elite.
as far as we've been told, all of the other students and all of the other teachers except for Mr. Greyhound are gone.
I
So
did not know that.
if a random group of students survived, wouldn't that be like kind of like
if that
what
random
the fuck?
if that random commoner survived,
I guess that's true.
I mean, the elite could have also survived. Like, we have all these teachers. Like, where's the vice principal?
Probably staring at an orb.
Where is the vice
Probably.
principal?
Where's the principal? Those two are probably the strongest out of this entire campus. Either they
Mr.
weren't.
Lee.
Either I mean, I feel like either they weren't on campus when this happened, or they're also preparing to attack, unless they died or got captured during the fight. And at that point, I don't think we have a chance.
Let's at least check out the commons and see if our base of our dorms are safe. And if these are relatively safe, then we can come back and get Mr. Greyhound. I feel like that's the plan of action. check to see if stuff is safe. If it's safe, we can.
Can we
save-
see the door? Have we seen any dorms? Like the buildings? Or can we only see that on the map? Is that kind of... I think you're muted.
Who?
The DM.
Yeah, give me a second here. I wanted to say something first. Hey, Liv, what's that? You want to tell everybody what's that passive perception you got there?
The
Oh
30
boy.
or the 25? Am I looking or am I
You're
just
looking.
listening? Yeah, that's a 30.
Ooh. That's my passive perception.
Yeah, so with that passive perception, that's pretty high. You'll notice as the very big, somewhat blooming plant in the middle, you don't see too much of it, but it looks like it's starting to twitch a little bit as it starts to grow in the opposite way. As in, by that I mean it grows to be smaller.
Liv
Little
just
bit by
squints.
little bit.
Smaller.
He looks at it and just squints and is like, oh fuck, we're actually on a timer. Hey guys, we're on a
might have
timer.
to just. We might just have to bust through this entrance.
Who wants
Really
some
need
chips?
that rest.
Who wants some chips? And how confident are we in?
I got a couple of spell slots.
I feel perfectly fine, actually.
Oh,
You guys
okay, so
can
is it
go
just me
ahead
who's
and do a
damaged?
death trap.
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah,
with it.
I already healed my damage from earlier.
I'm not full, but I'm not low either.
Okay, yes, but at the same time, these are chips.
Yeah,
Here,
I can eat some chips.
I got 3 chips. Take one.
Oh, Odd, could you do me a favor and attempt to identify these nut breakers for me?
Sure. I will try to identify these nut breakers. How do I do that? Do I just do it or
The
something? Or does it just take time?
Nutbuster.
Yeah, how does he identify them?
you
Because you said
can't?
only a cleric or a druid.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, for that you can attempt to, if you give me a decent enough nature check for a druid.
Nature check.
I would
I'm
love to give the
great at
help action
those.
if that's at all possible.
It's not possible. I'm sorry.
Can I guidance?
You get guidance. They just can't help him because
Alright.
you guys don't really know what it is.
You get some guidance.
Is that 1d4?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d4 for guidance and
1d4,
then
got
nature.
Yeah.
Oh
Cassius,
baby, that's a 5.
Cassius definitely just gulps him down. Not even chewing.
That's
I
kinda
go.
weird.
Like,
You know what? Normally,
'Cause-
I don't think that would normally pass, but I'll give it to you. I don't think it's that much of a crazy item.
They're the nut breakers.
They're not the nut breakers. They are the nut busters.
Nut busters. I have the item on me.
You barely identified it. There you go.
Thank you.
Let me look at. Uh-huh. Ooh. Ooh. Huh.
Deals in cap when you crit because you hit them in the dick.
I do.
it's an auto crit.
I I do actually like this item more than the blade of grass. Sadly, I would have to attune to it before I can use it, but that's fine. It does say attunement is needed, does it not?
It
Why?
is.
So I can't use it until I get a short rest for attunement purposes.
Unfortunately, not. Not until
Hey,
that
at least
happens.
it's not cursed.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Would you ever know?
Well, as soon as I attune to it, hopefully.
What do you guys want to do?
So, hey,
Ah.
knowing that we're on a timer, are we willing to risk our lives in hopes of letting that not happen? It is getting smaller, and I'm pretty sure that's going to turn into a shape of a person.
Probably gonna turn into Mother Game.
So, like, how willing are we to say, please don't let that happen?
I got a couple spell slots, so
I mean,
I think
what's the worst that could happen if you just rush in guns blazing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, just as a forewarning, if I do die, please send my corpse to my family.
I could take on some plant teacher.
I don't
Alright.
think we know who your family is, Liv.
Ah,
That's unfortunate.
Well, Mr. Greyhound, all I have to ask is if you are willing to be put into this hat, because it does say willing creature, I believe.
Hey,
I
Mr.
don't-
Greyhound.
I don't know. I don't know specifically, but give me a second. I gotta go do something real quick. But you guys
Sure.
can talk about maybe a potential plan you might have.
To my understanding, we're legit just gonna free Greyhound and go.
Yeah.
And
If it
see if
does,
we die.
yeah, right. Like, I only have a couple of spell slots, so I'm gonna try to save them, but I think the plan of attack is save Mr. Greyhound, bust through the entrance, and rush in, because if this is a timer and something's happening, we need to get there before whatever happens.
Thinking
Yeah.
isn't really our strong suit, if you haven't noticed yet, Natsu.
Natsu
Natsu's
isn't
not
here.
here.
Uh,
Thinking is definitely, like, in character, Liv is just like, bro, why is everything so goddamn complicated?
Who has the highest intelligence score here, and what is it?
I actually think that we've discussed this. Glacier is
I-
sitting at a 14.
I got a
Odd
12.
is Odd is a 12. No, he's a 14.
I got an 8. Look,
Yeah,
look. Just because I have 8 intelligence doesn't not mean that I don't have 19 wisdom.
Oh, 19 is crazy.
At the
Yoda
very
is
least,
Into that too.
Cassius has a 8 intelligence and a 10 wisdom. So, but guess what?
I'm sitting at 14 and
Hey,
14 with.
anyone got 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver and want to get +1 AC?
Anyone want to get married?
I don't know. How high is your charisma over there?
Hey.
Mine is 19. Okay.
You know, mine's 20. So
You guys with your
Wait, how do you
19s
have-
and 20s, and
How do you
I'm
have
over
a
here.
20?
Soul ability.
Yeah.
That was a conversation that I had to have earlier the campaign too.
Yeah. I get the +1/+1 from my specialist soul ability.
Hmm.
And I put 1 into charisma, 1 into con. And then I pretty much just put everything else into charisma.
I mean, future planning wise, Liv might actually just end up taking Chef just for the sake of taking Chef.
Dude, hell yeah, Chef is lit.
Dude, no, this is how he tops off his wisdom, right? The moment Liv learns how to cook is the moment that everybody who's hiding, they're fucking cooked.
Hey, yo.
Hey, let's let Liv cook.
Let him cook.
Listen, if Corona
Let's-
takes Inspiring Leader and Liv takes Chef, we can just have temporary hit points forever.
Also, next level, as long as you're within 10 feet of me, y'all will have like a plus like 3, or y'all will have like a plus a bajillion to all of your saving throws.
I'm
Because paladins
genuinely
do
excited
whack.
for that. I love that paladin ability, and it's like
Like,
always on
literally-
unless you're feigning.
Yeah, it's literally always on unless I'm unconscious. And it works on me too. So anytime from then on, whenever we come across like a saving throw check, just Rona's like, fuck this shit. I got plus a bajillion.
In another campaign I'm playing an Oath of Ancients paladin, and
Ooh, yeah.
we're level 9. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, so for those of you curious as how the hell I have my passive perception be the exact same score as me rolling a nat 20, so long as it becomes sight. Advantage gives you a +5 to your passive perception. So long as it's, in my case, so long as it's sight, because Eyes of the Eagle. And then Observant gives me +5. So I get +10 to my +10.
Yeah. Aura of Protection.
Hell yeah.
While you are conscious, you grant all friendly creatures, including you, within 10 feet a +4. It will become +5 eventually. Bonus to all saving throws. So my charisma saving throw would become +11.
yeah.
Uh,
Next level, I
and
either
then
get invocations or level 3 spells.
I don't get any extra spell slots. I believe next level. I just get the aura.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to get them this level, but
And I really
not
want to go kill a cactus.
Or
But yeah, I guess our plan of attack is just save Destin, bust through the wall, and go. Right?
fuck it.
does the
I
question is
guess.
does Greyhound
I
have
want-
any crazy ability up his sleeve? Like, can we
Well,
just
I mean, we
throw
saw
the hat-
him.
I mean, he's
We saw him summon a demon.
Fact, but he needs human blood for that have died in the last 24 hours.
Well,
You don't need
What we
blood. You don't need blood.
do
That's just to
is-
keep you safe.
if we think that we can stay here for a little bit, we could wait for Big Rat to come back.
Well, the
It might
problem
be
is that
the
this
last
looks
of
like a
the-
timer. We don't know how long the timer is.
I'm just gonna sneeze my lungs out.
Bless you.
No, don't. Because I'm just gonna sneeze again. One sec.
I was gonna say
Bless you.
that.
Shut the fuck up, Beal.
What the? I'm muted!
I was gonna say, I will say, you do notice it is getting visibly smaller and smaller as you guys keep talking.
Yeah. We don't
Is
got
it like
time.
getting substantially
got
smaller?
time.
It's not like substantially. It's more of just like it's more noticeable as time goes on.
They
Yeah,
probably don't have
whatever's
that-
gonna
So yeah, let's
Whatever's
rush
gonna
now
happen when it
before.
Yeah, we probably don't got time. Mr. Greyhound, are you willing to enter into this hat so that we can bust through this and do shit?
Of course, I'm not willing. I'm trying to get you guys to just leave. Don't you see
Well, we
all the
don't got-
danger behind this?
We literally can't leave.
Oh my god. He's just very, very frustrated, but he's willing now.
All right, I put him in the hat. He's a willing creature.
Into the
We either-
hat. Woo.
We die fighting or we live as heroes. Ain't that right, a shotgun?
Let's go! Go!
Yeah,
You know we're
that's
here.
what I'm
Let's
here
go!
for.
A shotgun, break through the door.
all right.
I feel
Run
you're
up
at the
and
line.
strength check.
Nah, because I'm gonna tell you right now,
No.
as you have taken out Destin, the vines unravel themselves as they pretty much proceed to now have the way of the door very much open.
Let's go.
Oh, cool.
Ashaka, you first. I'll go second. Everyone else behind.
That was all you, Ashaka.
Alright.
All you.
Let's go, 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 go. Ashaka,
I guess we're
go.
charging in.
You know, you guys ever feel like we're walking into a
You're
trap?
still invisible.
No, it's
No,
been
you're
over
not
an hour.
invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been over a minute.
Invisibility is an hour.
Greater
Yeah,
invisibility is a myth.
Ah,
So,
but it's been over an hour anyway.
But also, it hasn't been over an hour because you casted it at the tail end of us being in the city. It's more a question of if you have concentration up or not. The entire
No,
city
he
was stated to
guidanced.
take an hour. You
Yeah.
casted it.
Yeah, he guided.
Cool.
Yeah. We don't have invisibility anymore.
Right. So Ashaka, I think you go first. I'll follow after, and then the rest of the party can leave.
You guys want to set yourself?
How do we set ourselves? Let's see. Probably.
Hey, we're gonna pass by the bathroom this way where Ashaka got destroyed by a troll.
Oh my god.
Where I got keen smell and have kept fucking keen smell.
You know, actually, I don't think people would mind if you ended up killing Mother Jane or whatever her name is. So.
Maybe
I
I
would.
can get plant abilities. At this point, I think it would be. Well, I can't say anything to that effect because while he can't hear any of you, if I speak into the hat, Destin can hear me.
Tell him
But
to
I
be
think he
ready
can
to
only-
pop out at a moment's notice and cast his
Yeah.
strongest spell.
Yeah, I'll just be like, when I say code word, teacher, pop out and cast your spell.
It's gotta be
Does he respond?
Well, I can talk into the hat and you can talk outwards as well. It's just whoever's holding the hat can talk to the person inside.
It's gotta be like a code word. Like
Also, I can also not be
Oh.
talking into the hat. It's only when I specifically talk into the hat that he can hear me.
Okay.
So I'll just yell teacher into the hat if the situation comes
well
up.
no, because that lets her prepare for what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. I
You
guess
gotta,
I'll
you gotta say no butts, no coconuts into the hat. Okay.
I need something that I will remember. You know what? I'll just yell wizard. I'll yell wizard hat into the hat. That's what I'll yell.
Fair enough.
I'll be like wizard hat.
I don't know. I think no butts, no coconuts is a bit better, but whatever.
Yeah, let's go with wizard hat because that's what I'll remember. That's the code word.
We're gonna die.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I was about to say, this is definitely a death trap we're walking into, but it's okay, because
Hey,
at most one
as
of
a-
us, at
As a
least one of
Kuatoa-
us.
As the famous Kuatoa once said, it's a trap.
Yeah. So, anyways, hey, Shaka Corona, what's your passive perception?
Nothing.
Passive.
Probably less than
My
0.
passive. Where do I see that?
It'll be next to your perception on in your inventory, like your skills.
Oh, 13. My passive.
9.
18 is the cold smell.
With the 13, you are slightly able to see as this room is to be, well, I say room, more so hallway in general seems to be that of a more darker like hallway, as if all the sun that would be going into the room is not happening. There's no light around. It's somewhat complete
Oh.
darkness, which sucks for some of you. However, even with that being the case, even with the ones with that have dark vision, can easily see after being spotted out to be that of a multitude of vines all across the floors,
Hey,
all across the walls, all across the ceiling, growing from every which way.
hey, Shaka, do you want to be a really big target?
No.
I mean, people need to see. Do you want light cast on your sword? Or axe, whatever you use.
I already can see. Who can't see in here?
Our druid
Odd.
can't see.
Our
I
druid.
cannot. You know what it is? You just say, I'm casting a magical spell to make your sword stronger.
Yeah. This is a spell of +1 sword.
She uses axes, but thank you.
There is actually a spell that does that, so it makes sense.
Did you cast it?
Is Ashaka letting me cast light on his sword?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
axe.
On her axe, yeah.
Yeah, bam. It's light.
Give Ashaka.
Go.
Give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, as multiple of these vines are going to proceed into a rapid formation to try to entangle and hurt you. As they see
Thank
this
God,
light.
disadvantaged.
Oh. Why are your rolls look so much different than everyone else?
What do you mean?
Customize his dice.
Yeah. Do you not?
No, I just meant in the chat.
Oh,
Well,
I think
his
he's
in the
because he's
chat's
using the
open.
he's using the D&D Beyond extension. That's what it is.
Yeah, because I'm.
Yeah, he's rolling in D&D Beyond, but it's carrying over.
I could roll here. I don't know why I don't.
Yeah, I'm like,
all
why
my stuff.
aren't you rolling in the Foundry? Because it has all your extra stuff up on there.
I like having my character sheet pulled up. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, with that dex save, you were able to pretty much drop your weapon and back up as the axe now gets entangled in that of a multiple of these vines.
All right, so no light.
I will
Odd,
take away the light.
Odd, you're gonna have to go in blind.
Do the vines get away from the light?
I mean, they already essentially took care of the light when they covered it completely, so they kind of just stopped there.
All right, let's keep going, but we can't put any light on.
Does Ashaka have another axe?
Run.
She has
Let's
so
go,
many.
Ashaka.
So many.
Ashaka, let's keep going. No light. We just gotta run ahead.
It's canon how Ashaka loses his weapon so much he multiple.
So who's holding Odd's hand?
Okay, hold on. Before we do that, like right before we all run in, I would like to fire just like a produce flame just down the hall. Would fire be the same thing as light? Theoretically, right? Like you just like fire like a tiny fireball like near a plant. Would it entangle the fire?
You see it.
I heard